Just a rebel with a lightsaber dream. Lost my hand, lost my friend, lost my self-esteem.
Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, the thumbnail, the title, everything is right. I was wrong about the Book of Boba Fett. What? Now, when I tried to watch this show back in, I think, 2023 or something like that, I was riding off the hype of Ahsoka. I went and I watched The Mandalorian, finished season 2, then season 3 opened up with Mando and Grogu back together, and I was like, what is this? Well, I talked to Darth Christensen, and he told me that I needed to go and watch the Book of Boba Fett in order to understand why Grogu is back with Mando. Long story short, I made it about 2 episodes in before I texted him and I said, do I really need to watch this, or can I skip to a certain episode? And he told me to skip to the Luke episodes. After that, I was done with the series. I didn't like how they treated Boba Fett. I didn't like that Boba Fett got his ass handed to him every time he encountered somebody. I didn't like the fact that Jawas knocked him out. Still don't. I still don't. But as Original Trilogy Talk says, that is somewhere in a book. And unfortunately, it's true. In the Aftermath trilogy, which I've not read, that sets up Cobb Vanth and getting the armor from the Jawas and all that stuff. And this just shows how the Jawas got the armor. I was not a big fan of Boba Fett getting knocked out with a stick and then they take his armor. But after talking with Clone Force and honestly looking at pictures of the Sarlacc pit, I can kind of see what happened. And as Clone Force will constantly say, he was laying underneath 2 suns for hours. The Sarlacc pit is a lot bigger than I thought that it was. Just look at this fucking picture, dude. Like, oh my god, that thing is massive. And he climbed up out of that. So, I gotta give props where props is due. And then, of course, laying underneath the twin suns on Tatooine, not going to be in the best shape. So, I mean, they could have done it better, but it was somewhere in a book. They set up that Cobb Vanth got the armor from Jawas, and I think Mando season 2 or season 2, or maybe even season 1. I don't know. I don't remember. I need to rewatch The Mandalorian. That sounds like a good idea. Wrath, Sklee, you boys down for a Mandalorian watch party on a Broken Tusk? That'd be pretty sick. But back to the video. The Sarlacc pit being as big as it is going to be my justification for it, as Clone Force is famously known for saying. Yeah, I mean, I get it, and honestly, it doesn't bother me as much as it once did, and it just still bothers me. But, moving on. Now, like I said earlier, yeah, back when I gave this show a chance, I only made it 2 episodes in before just skipping to the Luke episodes. But thanks to the amount of love and support that Clone Force and I got on our Acolyte rewatch series, we decided to run it back with Book of Boba Fett. We are in the middle of filming those episodes right now. Can't wait for you guys to see the in-depth analysis of these episodes. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, and it's basically going to be an extended version of this video, maybe, except with Clone Force's thoughts, and I just like filming with Clone Force. So, solo video, collab video. Why not? We decided to run it back, and like the video said, man, I was wrong. I love everything. The costume department, the music, a lot of the CGI looks good. The only issue that I have with the Book of Boba Fett at the moment, aside from what I mentioned about the Jawas and Boba and all that stuff, I don't like how some of the action is filmed. I feel like my fat ass could walk out during the middle of the Battle of Mos Espa, stop, take a dab, start a live stream for sessions on Dagobah, and then keep walking and not take any damage. Not a big fan. Like, the train sequence was great, but then the final battle was alright. I mean, the Rancor was cool, but... And Cad Bane, Dorian Kingi, I mean, he was pretty much the icing on the cake. Like, me meeting him at Central Carolina Comic-Con, it's pretty much solidified that I love this show. I'm going to spew so much about Dorian Kingi over the next few videos probably, or anytime I talk about Book of Boba Fett. But this dude literally did so much research on Cad Bane. He schooled the people on how because he's so tall, and he wanted the costume to like be more practical, so he didn't look like he chicken winged when he pulled his blaster out. There's just a great amount of stories, and we're in the works of trying to get him on for an interview. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can get that. That would be fucking fantastic. Hey, I seriously, I was so wrong. I mean, the fight with Christensen. I'm not a big fan of Boba. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Boba. Like, basically getting hit once and then needing to go back to the back to tank. Like when the assassins show up after he goes to the cantina and they literally hit him like two or three times and he literally tells Fennec Shand, get me to the Bacta tank. Oh no, he tells the Gamorrean guards. He tells the Gamorrean guards to get him to the Bacta tank. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the way how he runs Mos Espa. I'm not a big fan of the way that he rules without fear. He rules with respect. I'm going to be noble. Not the biggest fan of all that. I do think that if they continue this show and they turn it into a series of Boba Fett do like throughout the years after Return of the Jedi, trying to find his way in the universe like Django. Who knows where this dude can end up? Because honestly, like I don't think being a daimyo is the right move for him. It wasn't. He's not a good ruler. I mean, he's got loyal people, and the people of Freetown came and helped him. But after that, like, I don't know what more they could do with Boba Fett unless they turned it into a series of him going through stages of his life trying to find his way in the universe. I don't know. I really enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett. This isn't going to be a play by play, but yeah, just the amount of enjoyment that I had while watching this the next go around was insane. When me and Clone Force go to do these rewatches, we watch these without any outside influence. We don't watch reviews of the show. We don't. Well, I'll go and kind of watch like stuff that like I said, maybe like I like how things will be different this go around, but this one was pretty much my first time watching it. And the first time that I tried watching it, I was pretty much regurgitating what Theory and everybody else was saying. They ruined Boba Fett, they turned him into a cuck, and it's not good. While, yes, some of the action isn't good, like the weird 360 spin before the guy starts blasting. Like I said, the action in the final battle. And oh my god, the Vespa scene. But honestly, I don't know why that even I was regurgitating. Oh, they ruined Boba Fett. Oh, they turned him into Beta Fett. Because honestly, like, yeah, sure. He takes a couple of hits and he gets down. But when he's fighting with Mando, bro, like, I got a lot of enjoyment out of that, even though it was in the final battle. There was the fights with the Tuskens, the training with the Tuskens, the train sequence. Like, bro, there's great moments. The fight with Christensen, like I mentioned, like, there's so many great moments within this show. Is it perfect? No, it is absolutely far from it. But the pacing was great this go around. I loved it. Before, I thought that it was just dragging on, but I've watched this show more than I've watched Ahsoka. And I've watched Ahsoka 8 times. I think it's safe to say I'm a fan of the Book of Boba Fett now. And I apologize to anybody and everybody that I ragged on when I said that I didn't like the Book of Boba Fett. And I was wrong. That I was wrong. So here you have it. I'm admitting defeat. They got me. I was duped. Maybe maybe it is a really good thing that I'm just not listening to this outside influence because now I'm forming my own opinions and sure some of the time it lines up with what everybody else has been saying for like a minority of people, but like it feels better to just go into this and enjoy it. You know, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna love every project, but god damn, did the Book of Boba Fett really do something for me. Anyway, that's my review. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. May the Force be with you always. Peace.